We've had a relationship with SFR for over 8 years, but many times they simply renew the contract on an annual basis, 1 year to the next. This year, we signed a 3-year contract extension, which we also just announced yesterday, and that puts us in a great foundation to continue to grow.
Hey, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Jeff Miller. He is the CEO of Synchronous Technologies. And Jeff, it's good to see you. How are you?
Terrific, Steve. Thank you very much for the opportunity to reconnect.
Yeah, good to see you. And I know you've got your Q3 results. We'll talk about those in just a second, but maybe just give a bit of a background on the company for those not familiar.
Sure, happily to do so. So Synchronous Technologies is a software platform provider, which means we provide cloud solutions to individual subscribers through our customers who are the telecommunications service providers around the globe. Companies like Verizon, AT&T, SoftBank in Japan, and others. And our solution is one that protects the digital content of those subscribers, photos, videos, files, and other items that are their digital assets that they want to make sure they protect and preserve for a long time.
And I would imagine you're seeing a big uptick in that, because people always talk about, not having these hard copies and trying to save them in the cloud and other places and to never lose them. So are you seeing a big increase in the amount of work that you're doing?
Ever since COVID, we've seen a massive increase in the amount of content that's being captured and then put into digital vaults. And that's true for documentation, just as it is for photos and videos that people want to share with others. So yes, the ingest, the amount of content that we're putting under our services and our management is dramatically expanded. Now we're over 200 petabytes of data, which is just a massive amount of data. Say 50 million new photos every single day.
Wow, that's incredible. So let's talk about the Q3 numbers. As I mentioned, strong numbers, Jeff, a testament to what you're doing and the company's doing as well. What stands out for you as far as the numbers are concerned?
Well, we did have a very solid performance this quarter, and we represented revenue growth of 8% year over year, which is the strongest results we've provided. Although each quarter this year, we've grown on a year over year basis from the prior year performance. Our EBITDA, our adjusted EBITDA performance was also up 37% to $12.7 million, which represents 29.5% EBITDA margins. So we're really getting to the point where our profitability is extremely strong. Our margin structure continues to expand, and our revenue growth is occurring as a result of our subscriber growth continuing, which also continued in the quarter.
Yeah, that's a key part of this, is that recurring revenue, because it always shows that you've got money coming in every month, so to speak. But can you talk a bit about that, because it makes up quite a bit amount of your revenue, over 90%.
Yes, in fact, we continue to see that grow as a percentage of total revenue. This quarter it was 92% recurring revenue. And that does provide us better visibility and predictability of future revenue streams, which also gave us the confidence to increase our guidance for full year 2024. We lifted our expectations on revenue. We lifted our expectations for the second quarter in a row on EBITDA, plus we went up on margins. So that recurring revenue has been an important component of this subscriber-based revenue stream that we see and enjoy from the cloud business.
Yeah. Looking ahead to 2025, in the news release, you talk about some U.S. federal tax refunds that are coming to the company in the form of about $28 million. And already that's a positive in 2025. So you feel that what you're seeing as far as growth is concerned, Jeff, will continue again in next year?
Yes. And in fact, the tax return itself is substantial. And we have been working as fast as we can through the IRS to try to realize that IRS return. And $28 million for a business of our size is a massive infusion of cash, which will only improve our capital structure, allow us to invest further in our platform, which we constantly are making enhancements to, and invest in the future of the business.
Jeff, I also wanted to ask you one last thing, and that was about a contract extension with SFR. That's a 3-year contract extension. So that's a real positive moving forward as well.
It really is. We've had a relationship with SFR for over 8 years, but many times they simply renew the contract on an annual basis, 1 year to the next. This year, we signed a 3-year contract extension, which we also just announced yesterday, and that puts us in a great foundation to continue to grow the subscriber base for SFR, which is an important customer for us in France. And it puts us in a great position also for 2025.
Exciting times ahead for sure. Jeff, thank you so much. Great to see you again, and we'll talk soon.
Steve, thank you very much for the opportunity. Have a great day.
You as well. Jeff Miller, the CEO of Synchronous Technologies.